Okay, so if he doesn't involve you in the decision making process, please don't start a relationship with him. If he doesn't acknowledge your thoughts, he thinks you're stupid, he looks down on you, don't start a relationship with that person. Don't enter any relationship with that person. If the person is condescending, he's always, throwing blame at you, even when he is at fault, he doesn't acknowledge that he's at fault or he did something wrong. He doesn't know how to apologize appropriately. He doesn't change from his bad behavior, or even he can do something severely, horrible, and then come and be begging you for forgiveness every single time. He doesn't change. Please don't enter a relationship with such a person. And if you are in a relationship with that person, please pack your stuff and go. Leave that person alone. You understand? Some people are very abusive. If he's verbally abusive, physically abusive, even a teeny weeny bit, please go. He should know how to talk to you. You're a human being. Even a goat, we don't talk to a goat disrespectfully. Do you understand? If he cannot respect you as a person, he cannot acknowledge that you're a human being, and so he has to afford that kind of respect to you, please go. Leave that relationship alone. Be with somebody that, even in the midst of, if something negative has happened to the person, like for example an accident has occurred and the person has become deformed or something, that he or she is somebody that you are willing to spend still the rest of your life with. You understand? So be with somebody that, even in the midst of a difficulty or a challenge, you still know that I'm willing to stay with this person. All right. Now, before the person comes, be sure that you actually like this person and the person likes you too. Right, the person is not just pursuing you because of your face alone or your body or your structure or anything of the sort. It's not anything, intangible. Be with somebody that, like, you have concrete, reasons for being with this person. The person's non-negotiables are the same as yours. Your purposes align. You can have meaningful conversations together. You understand? Somebody you can communicate with, even if you are offended. You can walk to this person and say, you stepped on my toe, and the person would be able to also acknowledge that, yeah, I made a mistake, and apologize appropriately. You understand? When there's a conflict, you guys are able to resolve it. That is somebody that you want to spend the rest of your life with. So before the person comes, make sure that the person actually wants you for you and not because of your physical attributes. Just that. Don't be with somebody that has shallow reasons for being with you. Be with somebody that has concrete reasons for being with you. You understand? You are allowed to ask any question that you think is necessary before you enter a relationship with a person. So if the person is not answering your questions, just know that that is a very big red flag. Somebody who doesn't answer your questions, that person is not for you. Don't be with somebody who doesn't answer your questions. Don't do it. Another thing you want to look out for before you accept somebody into your life is the kind of family the person is coming from. In as much as the relationship is between just you and him, always remember that you have in-laws as well. In-law interference is a real thing. You don't want your relationship to be severed or come to an end because of the fact that there was influence from outside, external forces or something, right? You want to always remember that the people that he has lived with his entire life before you came into that life have an influence on him, right? And so you want to be sure that he is reasonably detached from such people, so that they don't come and interfere in your relationship in a negative sense. He has boundaries. He has established boundaries. He knows the hierarchy when it comes to family. He knows that the family that he is creating, is going to directly affect him now much more than his extended family, and so he needs to prioritize and make sure that he knows how to balance everything when it comes to those two. Now, always remember that there's no Mr. Perfect. As long as the person is not abusing you or is not abusive, like he's not verbally abusive, he's not physically abusive, he's not emotionally abusive, I think, and you can settle with his flaws in the long term, I think you should give him a chance rather than waiting for the person who's your type who is not going to treat you well. Don't do that, right? So be with somebody that you can trust, that will take care of you. Remember that there's no Mr. Perfect. Don't destroy your relationship because of your high standards that the person has met, but then just because of the fact that he's not your type, you push him away. Don't do that. You may not be physically attracted to him as much, but maybe intellectually you may be attracted to him. Look at things from that angle as well. Look at the fact that you can have meaningful relationships with, sometimes your type, the type of person that you want, you may not even be able to hold good conversations with. They are just empty, shallow relationships that you have with such people. I don't think that's good for you. All right, so always remember to stop complaining. Look at things through different lenses, and don't rush, don't be quick to do stuff just because of what people are saying. Do stuff so that you can be sure that, oh, I made a good choice for myself and not to please other human beings. All right. Now, one of the things that a lot of people struggle with when it comes to relationships or starting a relationship is the scarcity mindset. A lot of people think that maybe at a certain age they'll probably not find somebody, or the world is telling you that because you're growing old you may not find someone. The truth is, the person that you are going to be with has already been born. It's not now God has come to create the person. No. Sometimes the person that you may end up with is somebody who is younger than you, and you are the kind of person that will be like, oh my god, I don't want somebody who's younger than me, blah 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 blah. The fact that somebody is old doesn't mean the person is mature. A lot of young people are mature and have their stuff together, you understand? And so you may have to change your mindset, okay, to see the world as it is and not as you want it to be, you understand? Sometimes you may have to settle with somebody who's younger than you. So I was talking about the scarcity mindset, right? The person that you want exists, okay, and he may not come in the package you are expecting, okay, and sometimes that package, the part of the package that you are not expecting could be his age. And so the fact that he's younger than you doesn't mean that you can't start a relationship with. You can be the kind of person that says, as for me, I want somebody who's like 6 years older than me, 10 years older than me. But maybe the people who come around you are maybe like 4 years older than you, or even 2 years younger than you. And that person's mature, that person is sound, that person likes you for you, that person has his stuff together, that person's responsible. Those things that you uphold in a man, if that person has it and even his age is not up to, but he's mature, and you can see that he's mature, he handles his emotions well, he's able to communicate with you, you're able to communicate with him, you guys are able to make decisions well, then you might as well ditch that attribute that you were holding on to, that the person has to be older than you, and settle for the one who is younger than you because he fits that criteria. Maybe his age is just that thing that doesn't fit in. It goes on to talk about the type of person that you probably want. You want a 6 foot tall person. The person available is a 5'8", but he's good enough for you. You want to be with somebody like that. Do you understand? Be with somebody who will take care of you, somebody who upholds you on high esteem, somebody who cares about you, right? So that you can have a meaningful life. Because he's 6'4" and he treats you like trash will not help you. You could end up dying before your time. So choose the best person for you, not that person that you think is best for you. Choose the best person not what you think, what you know. All right.